welcome, 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 welcome to Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win, and we did not have to wait too long. 13 out of the last 15 big W's, 139, 130, something like that. 139, 137, it don't matter. It was belt. It was belt. And don't let the final score fool you at the end of the fourth. Foot completely off the gas. Up by 29 in the third quarter, right? It was just domination. And so they could fight. They could try as hard as they want to. They can have an amazing fourth quarter, but it did not matter. There was no coming back from the abyss. And the Lakers continue to dominate. Let's get into it. A couple things to talk about tonight. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. We are out here after every single game. The good, the bad, the ugly. This one, it's a pretty girl. She's not a baddie, but she's pretty, right? And so let's talk about it. Couple things to talk about tonight. Number one, we will talk about the Avengers, the big three, but the stars of the show were the Shiesty Boys, were the Hustlers, were the Black Air Force Energy crew. We'll talk about them. Of course, we're going to talk about the Avengers. Luka dropping 40 plus, AR and Bron 20 plus. We got to address Bronny James. We got to talk about young Bron, right? Young Bron. And then let's just celebrate a little bit, right? 5-1 on the road on this last road trip. Belt delivereth across the spectrum, and we will just continue. No Marcus Smart again, no DeAndre Ayton tonight, no Rui tonight. Hopefully everybody gets back healthy. But over these next couple games, give me games. With that said, comment from my dog, El Angeles. What it do, Crim? What's good, El Angeles? I see you at home chilling, relaxing. Easy game. I wasn't stressed out at all. El Angeles, Hayes actually showed how to play with Luka and 3. And let's get right into that, right? Let's start off with the Shiesty Boys. Let's start off with the Black Air Force Energy gang, the hustlers, the thieves out there, the pickpockets. I'm talking about the crew led by Marcus Smart, who's not in, but we had Jackson Hayes, Jake LaRavia, Maxi Kleber, right? Vando. That's our hustlers. That's the Shiesty squad. Listen, they made it happen tonight. From the opening tip, Jake LaRavia said, "This is my house. I am Indiana." Steal. Bank robber. Right? Bank robbery out there. Just stealing everything. Gone in 60 seconds. The man was out there committing felonies. Cooking up. Hustling, right? Driving to the rim. They said we had 70 paint points. The Shiesty squad was in the building. Hustling. So let's start off with Jake LaRavia, right? We just talked about him. I think he had 4 steals, something ridiculous like that. Jackson Hayes. Listen, Jackson Hayes showed something tonight. He said DeAndre Ayton can act up if he want. I know how to Clint Capella this thing, right? I know how to run the rim. I know how to get those lobs, and nobody got the bunnies like me. Playing good defense. I've always said he's done well with the verticality rule. and just overall dominance. Again, 70 paint points. He had a 20 and 10 night. The night that we've been expecting from DeAndre Ayton. Jackson Hayes gave it to us. No problem. I'm here for all alley oops. Whoever want to throw them, Luka, Bron, AR, I'll take it. AR hit him with a a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar air sky hook alley oop. Jackson Hayes was snatching all of that. Maxi Kleber came in, even got him an alley oop. Every time Maxi come in, he's hustling. He's hustling. He's making a play with limited minutes. Shout out to Maxi Kleber tonight. Vando. The defense is always going to be there, Vando. The defense will always be there, but the shot was hitting tonight. The shot was hitting tonight. 3 ball, deep 2, whatever we wanted, we got. So shout out again to the Shiesty boys. I almost want to add young Bronny James, but we'll talk about him a little bit later. But he's close to getting Shiesty boy energy. He's close to getting his own pair of black Air Forces in his locker soon. He's on that type of timing. All right, let's get into this real quick. Comments coming in. I see they're already coming in. We're not going to let them pile up. Let's get straight to the comments before we get to the next topic, which is the Avengers, the big 3. Comments coming in from L. Angeles. Hayes actually showed how to play. We got that with Luka and Ayton. Comment from my dog Rondo. Big W's in the chat. Bronny's sighting tonight with Bron was beautiful. Plus the win. Chef's kiss. Come back. Yo, I'm just waiting. Like the crowd, home or away, is going to go absolutely bananas when when LeBron James assists Bronny on a bucket. Right? He tried to force it one time, and then Bron said, "I'm getting greedy." I'm like, yo, kick it to your son. Kick it to Bronny. It's going to be a magical moment when he gets that assist, and don't let it be an alley-oop. Don't let LeBron be able to alley-oop to Bronny. The crowd gonna go, I mean, they might have to stop the game. It's going to be ridiculous. At L. Angeles, Krim, answer this one question for me. How in the hell is Bronny still in the league of my boy Matt McClung dropping 59 points in the same D-League and 29 points in the fourth quarter alone? Shaking my head. I'll tell you why. I'm assuming, now I don't know for a fact, this is just my opinion. I think they see Mac McClung as like a gimmick, right? I just think that's what they see, you know? Not saying that he can't ball because he gets busy. He gets busy, right? He can score. He can get to the rack. He clearly got the hops. So I don't know what other teams are thinking. They're clearly bugging. They don't want to invest in him. They don't want the distraction. I don't know what it is, right? That is a good question. There's a ton of G League people. But what I will say about young Bronny James is similar to Antetokounmpo. You gotta appease your stars. And to that effect, we probably gotten an extra 2 years out of Bron James. Like maximum support. When Luka came in, he knew his son was right there. So he couldn't really be throwing a fit. He couldn't really be being all pouty about it, right? LeBron James used to be a mean teammate, right? I don't know if y'all remember. Swing, mother... right? Bron was different. Now that Bronny's here, it's like, yo, whatever. Okay, fine. Right? He don't got that same angst. So it serves a lot of purposes, right? And I just saw the comment coming, eccentric. We're going to read the comments, but that's 100% accurate. Bronny plays great defense. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll talk about Bronny in a little bit. At eccentric, Vando was getting his minutes throttled, even though he was great. I don't understand it, but I'm glad we talked about this. It's good to just get him back in the fold by any means necessary. Great games today. El Angeles, nope. Mac actually has game, but no Bron for a father. I don't think it's that because Mac has a name, like you mentioned. You said game. He has game. No, he's got a name as well. Mac McClung has a name. We know who he is. He would sell jerseys, right? I don't understand why a team doesn't have him as the 15th guy or whatever. Orlando had him. Philly had him. Just, but you also don't, we don't see how he practices. Who knows? I ain't gonna pull the Allen Iverson, right? We're not talking about practice. I don't know what it is. At Rondo, Bron versus Father Time, and Bron is winning. Bron is catching posters left and right. There's no way he's retiring this year, next year. It's just not happening, right? It's just not happening. You give him a sciatica-free summer, he gonna be on one. At eccentric, Matt McClung archetype is being phased out. Bron, he can actually play defense. At Drayden, what up, my boy? Good W tonight. Let's keep it going. And my boy, I wear a size 2XL for the jersey, hoping I win. On God. Oh, El Angeles. Nope, Bronny ain't earned ish. And I keep it a buck. Nah, man, I think he earned that. I'm sorry. I think he earned it. Nobody had the eye on them, right? I can't tell you the 54th pick, 53rd, 52nd. I don't know. Asar, the number 1 pick in that draft, the number 2 pick, they all trash. Not figuratively speaking, right? Comparatively speaking, they're not really trash, but you know what I mean, right? They ain't moving the needle. So it is what it is, right? What happened to Jalen Hood-Schifino? You can't get mad at Bronny and not talk about Hood-Schifino. That's just my thinking on that, right? Second round pick, it is what it is. Again, Bron is giving you A-level dad and player. We got to support that. At Rondo, a new streak continues. El Angeles Bronny's just taking up a roster to someone who really deserves it. I don't know about that. What did he earn? Please tell me what he did in college. I'll wait. Listen, man, you know how they do, man. It ain't all about what you know. It's about who you know. That's just life in general. At Rondo, let's not act like Bronny wasn't fired before the heart attack. That's a fact. And his teammate Isaiah Collier, right? They both right there. Last comment, and then we get back into the topics. Eccentric, Bronny made $50 million for the organization. There's that. Boy, sold jerseys out the wazoo, 500,000 on them. That's crazy. All right, let's get back into the topics. We talked about the Shiesty boys, the hustlers of the squad. They were the players of the game tonight, but you can't talk about the Lakers without talking about the Avengers. Let's start off with Thor himself, the Slovenian Grim Reaper, Luka the Don Doncic. Listen, 11 straight games of 30 plus, 43 tonight. The 30 is like, it's a given. Under JJ Redick's offense, the 30 is a given. It's just how much more does he want to give? Right? 40 almost seems standard. He's really not playing around. The 3 balls on. The finish at the rim is on. Finish through contact. Give me a foul call. Don't give me a foul call. I'm scoring buckets. And the defense from Luka's way better. Moving his feet, stopping people from driving right by him, getting the job done. Shout out to Luka the Don. Let's see, what was his defensive stats? We'll get into, the numbers, man. The numbers is phenomenal. 43 points, right? But also gave us a steal as well tonight, right? Every night he's consistently doing something on that defensive end. Shout out to Luka the Don. Now, let's get to AR-15, right? AKA Iron Man. Another solid night, starting to get back into rare form. The shooting percentage isn't there, but he's getting buckets too. 25 points. He's going to get to the foul line, right? Him and Luka both made 9 free throws tonight. And when you need a bucket, he's fearless. AR-15 will drive to the rack, draw contact, get the M1. He's just fearless about that. Not to mention, the boy is mixy, right? The boy got bop, 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 bop. He got that Phil Handy game, right? If you see Phil Handy training with Kyrie, they stream that sometimes. You'll see AR-15's handle game and why he is where he is. Thought he had one. He just missed the shot tonight, but he had one where he had the guy dancing, salsa dancing out there. That boy was doing hip movements and all kind of other stuff. Pause. Shout out to AR Iron Man. Last but not least, out of the Avengers, we got to talk about my guy, your guy, our guy, the Captain America. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why Bronny gets the passes that he gets, because Bron James is that guy. I don't want to open that topic back up, but Bron James is that guy. We are talking about jumping out of the gym. They said Huff got second in the league in blocks behind Wemby, Blase, 2 posters. LeBron, bully ball, shoulder, dunk on him. It's like, what are we talking about? And then they talking about he's going on a retirement tour next year. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. All right? He's different. He's different. You can tell he's throttled back just because. But I'll tell you what, come playoff time, he is going to be unstoppable. When you can really foul and get bullied-like in the playoffs, when they go to that Euro ball type of energy, that Olympic basketball energy, he is going to be knocking people left and right, finish. He's different. He's different. Bron James is playing defense. He's the playmaker of the team. Right? The Captain America. He's the same guy he was in the Olympics, right? I know y'all don't need me for the scoring. I'll do that too. But what y'all need is this playmaking. Y'all need the rebounds. Y'all need transition. And I'm here for all of that. I'm here for all of that. Yeah. Farewell tour wear, right? Farewell tour wear. I just can't wait to see them in the playoffs. So we talked about now the Shiesty boys. We talked about the Avengers. We got to talk about Young Lion himself. The man of controversy in the chat right now, Bronny James. I don't care what anybody says. Tonight he got busy. TJ McConnell, bring your short ass here. Seatbelt. Nemhard, bring your short ass here. Seatbelt. Oh, and like the rest of you short clowns, I'm dunking this thing. I'm dunking this thing. Matt McClung. He ain't Matt. He ain't Matt. I'm capping. But you know what I mean. He got that same Bron. Come on now. Come on now. We got to put some respect on Bronny's name. I don't care who got him in the door. He been cooking in the G. And when he's come up, he doing his thing. Not to mention the NBA loves him. I just saw Eccentric's comment. The fans love him. I've been to games, right? The Lakers are doing their thing. You're cheering for sure. But when Bronny comes in, it's like an energy starts swelling in the arena. Everybody, oh, he scored. It's just like that. Then he hit a clutch shot down the stretch when we needed one. He's just like an NBA player, right? Just like another player. Shout out to Bronny James, man. Shout out to Bronny James. Through the turmoil, through being constantly critiqued, analyzed, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. And he's a plus for the NBA. Or for the Lakers, right? He's a plus on the bottom line. Cost us $2 million, made us $50. Not to mention that $2 million is what LeBron James took off of his contract. If you really run with the numbers, LeBron James did take a pay cut. A little extra $3, $4, $5 million. Straight to Bronny. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's get to the comments, and then we'll get to the last piece of this. Where are we at? At Rondo, we talking like every team doesn't have a Bronny on it. They definitely do. At Eccentric, nobody buying McClung's jersey. FOH. At Rondo, LeBron has the best basketball son. D-Wade has a son that's... If you want to read the comment, y'all can read the comments. Eccentric, JJ and Luka almost lost us the game. At Eccentric, I tell my kids emulate Bronny and Bron and Michael, not Kobe. At Eccentric, at Rondo talk. At Rondo, Bronny has a higher IQ than he gets credit for. That's why the defense is so good. At Eccentric, you saw Bron point at Siakam and the other dude when they fell trying to block a shot. Need that on a poster. Literally shrugged off all of their energy and looked down like, look at you bums. They was on the ground like, oh. Bums. At El Angeles, I just wanted to slide in and say what's good. I'm out, fam. I can't talk with this Bronny BS. Oh, my dog El Angeles, man. Shout out to you. At Rondo, more people get on their feet for Bronny than Smart, DA, and Rui. Bronny gets the people going. It's a weird conundrum, right? But he does. I've seen it with my own two eyes on multiple occasions, in person and on TV. It gets louder. It just does. It just does. At Rondo, KD said it after Bron and Luka beat the Rockets twice back-to-back. Bron can go until he's 45. At Eccentric, Bronny got fans. The league need him. You know, he part of that whole streamer generation, right? Shout out to the streamers. At Rondo, Bronny has a high passion IQ and a great defender for his height. Facts. Bronny a short king. And what's crazy is he's 6'1.5", 220. I'm like, 220? Yo, what? That's ridiculous. At Eccentric, my kids know Bronny, not McClung. You know, everybody know Bron. Hey, come on now. We just a fact. At Rondo, Bronny is a LeBron of the G. He not going nowhere. Even after Bron retires, even years after that, Bronny is the future of the NBA off the bench. He do got six man of the year energy, right? He do got that. And the defense is locked, right? The defense is efficient enough to where he's got Vando-esque defense on these young, quick guards. I didn't say he was Vando. I said Vando-esque. Comment from Eccentric. Imagine investing $2 million and making 50. Sign me up. Yesterday. At Rondo, it's a Wednesday night in March, and you have to guard DeForest Luka. He's different. Ever since the turmoil, bruh. Sometimes that turmoil drive you to greatness as a man, right? Comment from Daniel. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What's good, Daniel? How you living, man? Eccentric. At Daniel. Hope you're doing good. At Rondo. Bron. It's the... At El Angeles. I had to come back. It's called... It cut off your comment. Something. The Lakers are the sympathetic him because they know damn well he don't belong in no damn NBA. At Rondo. Bronny's strong as hell, I heard too. Yo, you seen he gave him in the G League. They say he got into his first little baby scrap. Gave him the shove. They tried to give him one. They didn't move that brick house. Pause. Right? Bruh, solid. Yoked. Comment from Eccentric, Bronny Strong, seen the mixtape. You already know the vibes. Now, let's talk about this before we get into the numbers. I mean, this is a normal game, right? There's nothing to be. Why are we talking about Bronny tonight? It's because it was the Pacers, right? It was the Pacers. I mean, it's not much to get into. It's not much to get into, right? But the last thing I will say is we had a great road trip. Not to mention we play better on the road, right? So whether we have home court advantage in the playoffs or not, I prefer that we don't, right? I think all the pressure is on the home team to get the job done. If you come out and steal game one or game two, you're good. You're good. And that's what the Lakers do best. They go on the road. You see the fans. You see that purple and gold in the crowd. Where were we at? Miami? Somewhere they was chanting MVP for Luka when he dropped 60. In an away game. It's different. It's different. When the Lake Show comes to town, it's trouble. Trouble. All right. Again, this is the Pacers. It was a gimme game. Had a little excitement towards the fourth quarter. Otherwise, it was a snooze fest. I'm just going to be real about it. All right. Great character building game. Great playoff. I don't want to say playoff process, but great playoff good habits. Great playoff good habits are being established right now in these games. But come on, man. Siakam, Nembhard, McConnell, baby food. Send Bronny on them. That's baby food. All right. Last couple comments. By the way, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 500. Come and rock out with your boys. Jump in the chat. The chat does run the show. I repeat, the chat runs the show. All right, comments still coming in from Eccentric Bronny fan here. Watch out, El Angeles. Facts. It's Bronny fandom here. Yes. At Rondo, Bron said it was on them too. Now that move is tough. At El Angeles, Bronny mixtape was nowhere better than Mac McClung's. I mean, because Mac McClung got the bunnies, right? I mean, that's a fact, but that don't mean, listen, you can't compare You can't compare the chosen one to a guy that had a shot. We don't know the backstory on Mac, right? We just don't. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he get some time with the Lakers too? I think he had a 10-day with the Lakers. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure. Um, where we at? At Rondo, great game. LOL. It was the Pacers. We won. Let's talk about Bronny. Facts. There's nothing else. Eccentric. Pacers are scrappy. At Rondo, Bronny appreciation night. Hey, JJ trusting him, and we got the job done. At Al Angeles, eccentric, good for you. I don't care, homie, what that mean. I'm a realist. I'm not a delusional fan. I know actual basketball talent when I see it, and Bronny is not. He is. I'm telling you, have faith in the defensive stoppage ability of a young Bronny James. Honestly, without Marcus Smart, I thought it was smart of JJ to bring him in tonight against the Pacers, who got those young little Nemhard, TJ McConnells, right? Bronny, get out there. Take 12 minutes. Be a pest, right? Be a pest. And he did. I didn't see them score on him. I did not see them scoring him. At Eccentric, speaking of playoff habits, there are habits JJ needs to drop. JJ needs to stop Luka bringing the ball up. That's why he gets tired in the middle of the game. Marcus Smart would be doing that. AR would be doing that. And to be honest, I think maybe not Bron, but Marcus Smart and AR could definitely do that. At Eccentric, JJ need to trust his bench. El Angeles Crimsey, I know the backstory, but I'm not going to speak on it. At Eccentric, McClung was with the Lakers when Reeves went off against the Nuggets. That's right. I knew I seen him in some purple and gold. At Rondo, Bronny is part of the Black Air Force crew with Vando, Smart, and Jake. Hey, I have to give it to him. He's got a pair of Black Air Forces in his locker right now. Right now. When we need defense and we down to our last scraps, no Rui, no Marcus Smart, go ahead. Put the young lion in there. He gonna hold his own now. He don't look out of place. He gonna definitely hold his own. Where we at? At El Angeles, do you know how many players can play defense? It's a lot of them in the D League. Yeah, but they can't sell $50 million in jerseys, man. It's a business. See, that's where the WNBA be kind of they just not understanding. There's business and then there's sport. Bronny luckily checks both boxes, right? He got the hops. He got the athleticism. He got the name you know. He got the cachet. It's a no-brainer. The Warriors wanted to pick him up. Boston wanted to pick him up because they know. I actually think he would have been way better on another team because he would have got the ability to really, really get some minutes and not be critiqued as hard. If he just had free reign to be himself, do you see how mixy he is in the G? Come on, man. Come on, man. He's getting his shot off now, too. Shout out to him. Yeah, we thought this is a Bronny night. Pacers, you didn't do enough for us to even make this conversation competitive. All right. Eccentric. From Eccentric, McClung is short. That's the backstory. Pacers gave him contract, but he wasn't ready. At Rondo, I feel like Bronny's stats just don't show up because Bronny be having people pass shots up. No one want to miss a shot against Bronny. Talk about it. At Eccentric, rooting for Dallas tonight. Oh, okay. There's some games around the league. Let's see who we got playing tonight. Shout out to the chat. Again, the chat runs the show. Hit that subscribe button if you want to jump in here and leave a comment yourself. Nuggets, Mavericks tonight. Okay. Close game thus far. Rockets and Timberwolves tonight. More separation. I love it. I love it. Okay, where are we at? From Rondo, Bronny has become more effective than K4, who had broke the 3-point record. It's crazy. It is crazy that Dalton Connect is not even an afterthought. I didn't even see him on the bench. And we almost traded him for Mark Williams, who I think plays pretty well. It's impossible to get that asset off now. It's cooked. It's cooked. At El Angeles, tell me what happened when he tried to shoot that 3-pointer at the top of the key. I'll wait. Oh, okay. El Angeles, we cannot pick at everything, right? 2 of 4. He was 2 of 4 from the field. Oh, 1 from the 3, right? It's fine. Adam Hurley, as much as a lot of people don't like LaRavia, he's been in the rotation for the last 10 wins out of 11 games. They said Jake LaRavia, this is a crazy stat, he's second on the team in total minutes. How? How is Jake LaRavia second on the team in total minutes played? Hey, man, we definitely got to put some respect on LaRavia's name. The defense is phenomenal. He's been a member of the Shiesty Squad, the Black Air Force Energy crew. Just night in, night out. When he comes in, plays great defense. The shooting, it's been on and off this season, right? Mostly off. But the defense, he's not taking that many shots to where it's affecting things. And the defense, for what it's worth, he's getting the job done. I don't see many people scoring on Jake. He's good with the rotations, can cover multiple positions, and he's got the quick hands to get those steals, right? I've seen the steals throughout the entire season. He's been doing that. So shout out to Jake LaRavia, for real. Where are we at? Shout out to the chat. The chat is on fire tonight. At Rondo, if Kobe has a son, Bronny would be better than him. Oh my God. That's the chat. That's not me. At El Angeles, I bet y'all this. I guarantee Bronny won't be a Laker next year, and I know that for a fact. Rondo, he wasn't better than Gigi is the. Oh, okay. We're not going there. We're not going there. At Adam, the Lakers are 5-2 with Bronny in the rotation. Talk about it. At Eccentric, JJ doing Connect dirty. At El Angeles, I'm picking everything. Rondo, playoff Bronny loading. Eccentric, Bronny is a Laker for life. At El Angeles, because he doesn't belong. I'm not with that delusional train like y'all. Let us be We're delusional and running with it. We understand it and we accept it, right? That's half the part of admitting is just accepting the fact that you're that way. Amen. I'll take that. At Rondo, LOL, nah, Bronny would be. Come on, guys. At Eccentric, Jake doesn't get hurt. Vando floors him on defense. At El Angeles, Eccentric, bet that than the homie because I know different. At Rondo, I think Gigi would have been the face of the NBA, but I don't think Kobe was going to let her play for them, but that's another story. Interesting. At Eccentric, at El Angeles, put your money where your mouth is. 1K, don't play with me. Yo, guys. See, this is what I love about the chat, because even though we bicker sometimes, we come together when we need to, right? We come together. It was a Pacers game, right? So, yeah, we're going to have some more fun with this. We're going to be a little bit more chippy in the chat because, I mean, what else was there to talk about? The Pacers, they just provided nothing, right? Maybe a little fourth quarter run, but the damage was done. At Adam, our garbage players, Bronny, Timmy, Buffkin, and Connect play together. They actually kick ass. Best end of the bench in the league. Yo, them together in the G League be putting hands on people. Adu would have got those minutes, to be honest, but he was injured tonight. had some back tightness or something like that. So a dude would have got those minutes, right? We can't be mad if we're pulling from the depth of the bench. LL Angeles, Rondo took it there. I'm just matching energy. Oh, at Rondo, I love it, LA. At Eccentric, we running with this delusion. Drayden, they got to stop with the Bronny hate. L. Angeles, Eccentric, homie, we can bet 10K is nothing to a boss. Boss. At Eccentric, leave us in our delusion. Listen, we full on delusional, and you know what? I'm rocking with it. Shout out to young Bronny James. At Eccentric, Siakam should be a Laker. At Rondo, we're on the same team. A chip on the way this year, but a dunk hates to see Bronny coming. I'm glad we got that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what's so fun about building a community. We don't always have to agree, right? That's not what it's about. We're not here to be all agreeable. We here to talk basketball. We here to talk Lakers. Shout out to the chat. At Rondo, I like AT, Rookie, and Bronny, Shaq and Kobe of the G. Nah, they do be running stuff in the G. I catch some highlights, and boys be going off. Adu and Bronny, and they got another guy. We got some young movers. Huff was just on the G team with them. Comment from Eccentric. Dude, what you think about Hayes? That dude was part of the Big Four. Hayes basically showed DeAndre Ayton, this is how you drop a 20 and 10. That's what that was about, right? He's like, stop all the complaining, stop all the crying. This is how you drop a 20 and 10. Now, let's get into some other news. Let's get into the numbers, right? Let's get into the numbers. 137, 130. We'll run through the numbers real quick. This is a quick video, right? 56% from the field, 39% from the three, 82% from the free throw line. Only 13 turnovers, 30 assists, won the rebounding battle, 39 to 34, 4 blocks, 15 steals. I repeat that, 15 steals. Jake LaRavia started the trend, and we were on one all night. Now let's go individuals. Comment coming in. From Eccentric, if Lakers let Hayes walk, that'll be a mistake. They can't. We learned our lesson with our big men. We find good big men, we keep them. That's what it's got to be. At El Angeles, Krem, see Eccentric talking, but I'm speaking facts on what I know about Bronny. I'm going to love taking his money because I'm saying facts. Lakers people know Bronny will not be on the Lakers next year. They got a team option. I think if Bron is there, Bronny's there. That's just my opinion. I don't know. It's more wishful thinking for sure. But I think if Bron is there, they pick up the player option on Bronny and then re-release another set of jerseys and make that all back plus some. All right, individually. Let's start off with the big dogs. Luka the Don, the Slovenian Grim Reaper, Thor. 43 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 15 of 30 from the field, 4 of 11 from the three-point line, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. 1 steal as well. Overall belt. And it would have been worse had we kept our normal rotation in the fourth quarter. AR-15, 25 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists. I like that. 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 7 from the three-point line, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 steals as well. You know, one thing about AR that I would like to see more of, and I think it was Gil's Arena, I think it was Gilbert that said this. When AR catches the ball, he catches the ball maybe 2 to 3 steps farther from the three-point line than he should. I think if he catches the ball at the three-point line, he'll be way more efficient in his triple option, in his, in his triple attack. That's just my opinion. We'll see. But he's still getting his numbers. Again, he's fearless with the rock. The handles are on a yo-yo, right? Shout out to AR. Goat James, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 of 17 from the field, 0 of 1 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 steal as well. Yo, this is how we do that. Goat James in the playoffs, that's him right there. That's Goat James in the playoffs. 23 for the number, damn near triple-double every single night. Whatever gaps we need to fill, we got that. Shout out to Bron. Retirement, push that back a couple years. If the Lakers are smart, they find a way to keep LeBron on the roster. If you're watching the games, you know what I mean. If you watch the games, you'll see he's the glue that keeps the team together, in my opinion. Next up, we got Jackson Hayes, Shiesty squad member. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 blocks, 2 steals, verticality all game, hustle all the time, cutting to the rim, every option. And he showed with 36 minutes, I can get the job done. DeAndre, you better be on your best behavior, dog. You better be on your best behavior. Now let's get to some more comments. Comments are still booming. Comment from Elender. See, that's the problem. His favor is done. They will let Bronny go. At Eccentric, I see that too. At Ellanders, Eccentric, I'm going to send you my cash app. Bet $10K each. Eccentric, Bronny has a guaranteed contract, but I doubt El Angeles knows that. Well, this year, but I will say next year it is a team option where the team is going to decide if they want to keep him or not. But I don't think he's going to get, I just don't see them ruffling those feathers if we keep LeBron James. If we don't keep LeBron James, I can see them both being traded together, or wherever he goes, they'll let Bronny go. But I don't think this is the end of the road for Bronny at all, right? In fact, I think if he was with a team like a Charlotte, like a Washington, like a Pacers, like a Nets, he giving you 15 a night, maybe even more. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Okay, where we at? At Al Angeles, his contract ain't guaranteed. Sadly mistaken, Eccentric. I don't do Cash App. All right. Let's get to the bench. Off the bench, Luke Kennard. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the 3. I like seeing Luke hit everything from the 3 again. That's what I'm talking about. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Bronny James, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3-point line. 1 block, 2 steals. Your black Air Forces are waiting in your locker. Bronny James, welcome to the Shiesty squad. Vanderbilt, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3. Shout out to Vando. Right, it's good to see him back in the lineup. Let's keep that going. 1 steal as well. Last but not least, Maxi Kleber. 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Also gave us 2 steals. Shout out to Maxi. Anytime Maxi's in, he's giving you max effort. All right, couple more things, and then we are out of here. El Angeles, like I said, bet that $10K each, homie, since you're so sure. You full of ish. You can do something. So what you do then? It keeps cutting off your messages. I don't understand. All right. Let's get to now the last two things, and then we are out of here. Clearly, it's spicy this evening. But shout out to the chat. The chat runs the show. Let's look at the schedule, right? Let's look forward now. Let's forget about tonight. Tonight is done. We're back on a winning streak. Let's look forward. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, we got a Lakers jersey raffle coming up soon. If you have not already put your name in, please do so. We will be raffling off the jersey at the end of the month after the Cavaliers game. Friday, March 27th, we got the Nets. Easy work. Back at normal time, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Monday, we got the Wizards. So we get 2 nights off, finally. Monday, we got the Wizards. Back to normal schedule, right? 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Back-to-back games. We got the Cavaliers on Tuesday. So we got a Monday and Tuesday to wrap up the month. Cavaliers, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left. 9 games left, right? Let's look forward, chat. Let's look into the future. Let's not worry about this game. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's clearly chippy in the chat, but I love it. Shout out to everybody, man. We just having fun out here, man. All right. We looked at the schedule. Gimme game. Cavaliers may be interesting, right? Then we got the Thunder, Mavericks, Warriors, Suns, Jazz. 3 through 6, you can call that wrapped up, right? You can call that wrapped up. Now, last but not least, let's talk about the standings. Solidified, 3 seed, as of now. 47-26. Nuggets at the 4 spot, 45-28. Timberwolves at the 5 spot, 44-28. Rockets at the 6 spot, 43-28. Rockets and Timberwolves are playing right now. The Suns have no chance of coming back. 40-33 at the 7 spot. They are in the play-in, right? Straight play-in squad. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to address? No. Final comments, and then we are out of here. Shout out to an hour-long chat on a game that was absolutely gimme style, right? This was a definite. Yo, y'all. Comment from El Angels. I said he's capping Crim. I'm serious about mine. Don't talk betting with me at Eccentric. We have a bet. Let's send the contract. 10K. I'll draft the contract for you to review. Shout out to the chat. Chat is lit, right? Chat standing on their homies, right? Their homies in the chat. So with that said, listen. This is Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. And we ain't got to wait too long. It's more gimme games to be had, starting with the Brooklyn Nets, who is gimme of gimmies, right? Only one worse than them is the Washington Wizards, and we got them right after. So this is easy work. Shout out to Bronny. I had to throw it back in there. Throw some more gasoline on the fire. Shout out to Bronny. Shout out to the Shiesty Squad. Shout out to the Avengers. Shout out to Jackson Hayes. Shout out to Jake LaRavia. Shout out to Luka the Don, AR, Bron, the whole Lakers squad, JJ, the assistant coaches. We getting the job done. And with that, last couple comments from Rondo. Great game, great live fire emojis. Big W's in the chat at Rondo. Chip on the way. Chip with dip season is here. Get your queso. Get your salsa. It's going down at Eccentric. Suns effing with the wrong one. Big dub. Wizards clobbering the Jazz. Bronny at Los Angeles. You messing with the right one. And with that smoke, we are the chimney and we are out.